Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Good evening. It's been a pleasure to have you all here in this meeting. I would like to officially open our first general meeting of the Pakistan Finance Professionals Forum of Bahrain. Okay, I welcome one more time to all the members and our guests. We have a very great thanks for our ambassador, His Excellency, Ambassador of Pakistan, Mr. Salim Johar. He came on a very short notice. He was not here. He just came over the weekend. It was very fortunate for us to be here, and then we contact him, and it is an honor for us for him being here. Mr. Hamid Rahman also here, the Additional Secretary. He's representing the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. He is here nominated by Dr. Hassan Fakhru, the Minister of Commerce and Industry, to attend our meeting. A big hand for him. Mr. Abbas Shadi, representing he's the chairman of the Bahrain Accountant Association. For those who are new members, let me inform you that our forum is affiliated with the Bahrain Accountant Association, and that's where we will have the joint events in future with the Bahrain Accountant Association. So welcome to Mr. Abbas Shadi. Mr. Ijlal Alvi, everybody knows, I know, the CEO of the International Islamic Financial Market. We are very fortunate for him to be here, and we welcome him on board. Thank you very much. And welcome to all the members. Let me say that our members, our society is the only Pakistani society in which all the members are dignitary themselves. Because we are here, the finance professionals. Whoever is a member of the institute, his primary qualification is that he is in the industry for a long time with a senior executive level, or he is a qualified accountant, chartered accountant, and qualified professionals. So we all here are the senior finance professionals. This is the forum, what we are conducting here. Before I go forward with anything else, I would like Mr. Salim Johar, His Excellency, to come and give us some thoughts about him. RSS, please, sir.
Good evening. Distinguished friends, it's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here tonight. This is a forum that, to be honest, personally I'd long awaited to see. I had talked many a times with my friends, different professionals here, as it has been mentioned, senior finance professionals. And we have a large number of Pakistani senior finance executives here in Bahrain, which is a very important linkage between the two countries, by the way. There was a great need for such an organization, for many reasons. Of course, for the networking amongst the members themselves, that's one thing. But beyond that, for social causes, for cultural reasons, for contributing to the better coordination with the Bahraini friends. So there are so many different reasons for which this forum was needed. And I had mentioned to my friends here, some of them at least, that we have like 5 registered organizations of Pakistani expatriates here. That includes the Pakistan Club, then there's the Al-Saqafa, Pakistan Women Association, Pakistan Engineers Society, and the fifth one, which recently we issued a no objection for, was Pakistan Bahrain Friendship Association. But I have been always surprised that in this particular area, where we have such a large number of executives, and as had been rightly pointed out, it's probably one area where you have the most qualified Pakistanis working in Bahrain, each of which is a star perhaps. And they're not just needed in Bahrain, but also in many ways in Pakistan. And I'd like to share that the recently the government that has recently taken over, they are particularly interested in benefiting from the services of Pakistani expatriates abroad, like wherever the talent is, in whichever area they have the expertise and specialization. And as we all know, one of you, a dear friend of mine, Dr. Musaddiq Malik, he was recently appointed as a federal minister for water and power, and even the new government has appointed him as an advisor to the Prime Minister on water and power. And I'm sure there's so many others here who are qualified for key positions like that in Pakistan at some point in time. So for that reason as well. Now I'd like to sort of, of course, as we talk about this organization, I'd like to know more from you as to what your objectives are, what the aims are, what kind of terms of reference you would have and everything. And I can assure you of my fullest cooperation, my fullest support. As has been rightly mentioned, I'm somehow we have to do this in Pakistan. We have these refresher courses, and I'm on one which is supposed to be like 4 months old, 4 months long. So what I do is I come and go during this time, and as it happened, I was here and I was informed, and it was with great pleasure that I accepted the invitation. I think it was quite auspicious. But the fact remains that this organization, as it takes off, I think it could become a very important organization. I see a significant number of members here, but I'm sure that the number of people who could actually become a member of this organization is many, many times larger, and eventually, inshallah, they will. In coordination with the embassy, in coordination with the Bahraini government, who have a very senior representative here, and that speaks for the cooperation that they are extending to the initiative, and the cooperation that we have always found here in Bahrain, because we have such excellent relations between our two countries. I think with these with the zest and with the sort of enthusiasm and the commitment that you've shown, and the support that you are assured from all the other quarters, I see a very bright future for this organization, and I'm sure that it can do and contribute a lot towards all the aims and objectives that it lists. And as I've said, please enlist me wherever my support would be required, and embassy, of course, like my other colleagues, CWM, Mr. Kader, and all others as well. So thank you again for inviting me. Once again, I wish you the best of luck, and I would like to emphasize again that this is a step in the right direction. Thank you.
Very kind words from the ambassador. I think he pointed out the right thing. I would mention after a few more speeches that what are our rights, our aims and objectives of having. But before we go forward, I would like Mr. Hamid Rahma to share his thoughts with us. Please, Hamid Rahma.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, Ambassador of Pakistan, Bahrain, and the Chairman of Bahrain Accounting Society, my colleagues, friends, participants. I would like to stress here that on behalf of Ministry of Industry and Commerce and on behalf of His Excellency the Minister, that we would like the professionals like you in Bahrain to put the efforts for their professional to be in order to comply with the laws and regulations that the ministry has promulgated, and to adhere to the accounting, international accounting standards, and to make sure that the quality of work and the proficiency are being delivered, to make the life of the auditors are easy to prepare their accounts on an annual basis, and the reports are being submitted to the Ministry of Industry and Commerce are easy to be read and analyzed. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, your Chairman, for hosting today's events, and I wish you all the success in your coming future. and I would like to congratulate you for your alliance with Bahrain Accounting Society to joint efforts to promote the professional in Bahrain and the neighborhood country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hamid Rahman. Bahrain Accountant Association is playing a very vital role in the development of the accountancy profession in Bahrain. And when we approached last year to grant an affiliation, Mr. Abbas Raji actually himself personally took a very serious note on that, and he called us the affiliation. I would like him to please share his thoughts with us. Mr. Abbas Raji.
Your Excellency, the Ambassador of Pakistan to Bahrain, colleagues, Mr. Hamid Rahman, I would like to start with a big congratulations to you all and to us at Bahrain Accounting Society. Basically, this is a game. What we are gaining from this gathering is we are enlarging our membership, and also we are enhancing our experience by a group of executives like you. The accounting profession in Bahrain has been really relying on good professionals from India and Pakistan all year long. And it is the time for you as accountant to really give us the strength and support and to go into more than being just associate members. We need to have an active role for the Pakistani accountant in the Bahrain professional community. We have a long relationship with the Institute of Chartered Accountant in India, the Bahrain chapter, and over every year they will have 2 or 3 big functions that put their society and their members as part of our functions. Now, also they have big commitment to professional continuous education, which I would like you also, your members, or members of this chapter to take a role into that. Now, there will not be an accounting profession in Bahrain without the participation of the Indian accountant and the Pakistani accountant. Let's be honest. We are, as Bahrainis, we have members, but we are not active. And in every organization in Bahrain, it is not shying to say that the chief accountant or the finance accountant, either he will be from India or from Pakistan. So let's admit these facts and let's work on it so we can benefit out of it. I am going to repeat myself when I say there will be no accounting profession in Bahrain without your commitment and without your support. So thank you over the year for such a support. Finally, I would like to congratulate you again on this start. I am seeing so many of my friends in the field are here being members, and I wish this commitment continue so the chapter strengthen and put the commitment into action. Thank you again, and let's enjoy the evening.
every professional body needs a solid backup from a serious industrial organization, a professional organization. We have few of them here in Bahrain, and one of them, which is really working for the Islamic standards, is International Islamic Financial Market. We are very fortunate to have Mr. Ijlal Alvi, the CEO of that organization here. I would invite him to say a few words. Mr. Ijlal.
Excellency, Mr. Johar Salim, Mr. Hamid, Mr. Abbas, Abdulaziz, a good friend. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm thankful to you all for inviting me and to give my thoughts on this subject. As a standard setter, I didn't really prepare anything for this event, but having seen the relevance and as Excellencies mentioned and others, we need an organization like this professional forum with accounting emphasis to look into the Islamic finance sphere. When you look at the Islamic finance, I would like to just briefly mention, maybe some of you may have seen, recent launch of our unrestricted wakala, which was a standard global documentation launched last week, in fact, in Singapore. And we have seen now, if you look at the accounting side of unrestricted wakala, its treatment in terms of